And then I go, eh. We're going to be talking about self-hating. I spoke with a very close person a few days back, and then she said something to me about self-hating and all of that. And then I was like, why not? This would be our topic for this week. Self-hate can be defined. We're not in SS2. Self-hate can be said to be a strong dislike or dissatisfaction towards oneself, and that also includes negative judgment of oneself. Self-hate is an umbrella word that covers negative self-talk, self-harming, self-doubt, self-criticism, self-blame also, yeah, and just a general feeling of being unworthy, being not enough, being unfit for situations or what have you. Now, with all that I have listed, how does self-hate, how does it hinder productivity? Now, I mentioned the self-doubt, self-criticism, self-harm, all of those feelings. In a way, they can make us lost touch with things, like make us feel uninterested in doing things, like I just don't even want to do it, because if I do it, I'm not worthy of doing it. I can't do anything with my life. You get those kind of talk. That's when it affects our productivity, because when you're having all of those thoughts, it is running through your head, through your mind, through your body, your cell, your blood, whatever. And it's sending all of that signal to your brain, and then your brain is translating that message back to every part of your body, like, yo, you're stupid. Yo, we are worthless. Yo, like, we can't do anything. So let's just lay in bed. Let's just not do anything. Let's just be like let's just be like, I don't know. I don't know, but you get me. Now that we have established that self hate can, in a way, can get in the way of us being productive. So, like, how can we manage it, or how can we cope with it? Yeah, I'll tell you how I manage mine, or how I cope with mine. Because trust me, self hate, everybody does it. It's just like part and parcel of humans. Normally, in situations like this, when you want to solve a problem, you try to trace it back to the root, yeah, to the source. But for self hate is quite complex. We aren't going to try to meddle, try to trace it back to the source or anything. So I'm just saying how high English. I'm just trying to see how I cope with mine. The first thing I do is I challenge that negative talk. Like, literally, I'm being literal here. Like, I'm being serious. I challenge it. Like, I challenge that voice in my head. Like, when it comes, and it's like, Farida, you're very daft. You are just so stupid. You don't even have any. You don't have sense. You can't. You can't make see anything you're doing. Just this is conversation in my head, oh. And then it's like, just drop what you're doing. Nobody has sense. Just because this thing you're doing is. And then I go, eh.
You talking to me?
Hold it there. If you say one more word to me, two legs, we enter one shokoto today. I am being serious right now. Like, that is how it goes in my head. This is attacking me, and I'm giving it back. Like, don't say that. Don't ever use that term on me. Don't call me stupid. How about the time when I did this? How about when I did that? How about when I, yeah? And then so there's like this back and forth between that self-hate, that negative talk, and then this one that is trying to combat it, that is trying to challenge it, like, I dare you, like, you cannot talk to me like that. So yeah, that's how it goes. Having said all of that, I'll implore you to start looking towards that coping mechanism. If you haven't started doing it, always try to challenge that negative tone. If it comes to you and tell you you are very stupid, return it back and say, never in your life, don't use that term on me. I'm not stupid. Like, when they say give it back, hot, don't entertain it, yeah? Don't let it sink in. Yeah, don't let it sink in. Before it gets to the bottom of your head, of your mind, give it back. But as it's coming like this, bade it and the second way that I manage it is to practice self-compassion, because I'm a princess and you're a prince and you're a princess too. Yeah, I would always tell myself, when I have those times, when I have those negative self-talk or self-doubt, or I'm criticizing myself too hard, or I'm facing some sort of external criticism and all of that kind of stuff, I tell myself, Farida, if it was so person that was going through this, or that was having this kind of episode or anything, how would you be of help to that person? How would you speak to that person? What would you tell that person? Yeah, I tell myself that if it was this person that was going through that, I wouldn't be this harsh, or I wouldn't say these kind of words, and just the way that I would treat someone else going through all of that, I would give all of that love, all of that kindness back to myself. Yeah, I'll embrace myself and tell myself, girl, you're doing just fine. Okay? Don't let no person pressure you into doing yada 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 and yoda yoda yoda. Good. I'm so tired right now, but then we gotta do this. We gotta do this. See, that's part of what I'm telling you. Because if I don't film this today, I literally have no other chance to film it, to film anything this week. So that's what I'm telling you. I'm tired, but then here I am showing up. Like, I hyped myself. Like, hyped myself before coming here, before grabbing my phone and like, let's do this, girl, and all of that stuff. The last way that I cope with it is to take care of myself, to prioritize myself, just show myself some love. Just sometimes I do this thing where I tell myself, okay, Farida, this is what we'll do. If you stand up now and do this thing, you get ice cream. Yeah, if you get this task done, you can probably go out and get food for yourself. If you do this, you can place a food order worth 3,000 or 3,500. See, it just has to be food for me. For me, it has to be food. It has to be food. Yeah. So give yourself that love. If it is buying stuff that makes you feel like you're giving yourself love, by all means, do it. There's something you wanna do, just do it. I don't know, there's probably many other ways, and if you have a way of coping with yours or whatever, you can put it in the comment section, and then we can all learn, and you might share your experience also and all of that stuff. So just do what makes you do, what you know that once you do this thing will get you in the mood. For some people, probably once you pray, probably once you get up and dance for 5 minutes, once you get up and sing. But now you've told us 3 ways that you blah 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 blah. So how is that supposed to help? What am I supposed to do after all of that? For me, when I do all of these 3 things, yeah, how I put myself into that work mode, that productive mode, is to start off by doing something that I really enjoy, or something that is not so complex. Most times when we read about being productive and all of that, they will say, do the hardest task, but if you're coming from a place of I'm not even motivated at all. I don't even want to do jack. I don't even want to do anything. I just want to be in bed all day. I would not recommend that you start by doing the hardest task because you're already in that state of bruh, I don't want to do anything. And then you doing starting off your list with the hardest task. Maybe juju be that. Does it work? Someone fill me in, please. Well, for me, it doesn't work. So what I do is, if I am in that kind of mood, and I manage to get out of bed, and yeah, we push it. I do what is like the easiest for me on my list. Probably sweep the floor, clean the room. Cleaning really excites me. I really love to clean. So once I'm able to like, okay, maybe sweep the room, clean the table, like just do one or two things, arrange my bed space and like all of that, and then I am slowly easing into it. I'm slowly getting into it. Then from there I'm like, oh, this shoe is dirty, let me wash it. Oh, this is this. Oh, let me do this. Oh, this is. Then from there I'm like, you know what are we even doing? What are we doing for this day? Where's my list? Let's start doing things off my list. So that way it works for me. So that is what we're talking about for this week. Aha, before I go, we got a shirt. Shout out to Chase designer. I don't know, but then shout out to my girl who made this for me. Like, I'm flattered. So anyways, better ginger yourself up, do what you need to do to get productive, because we cannot keep slugging it through each day. We cannot keep slugging it through each week. We cannot keep slugging it through each month, because if you keep doing that, when do you want to get productive? When do you want to do those things on your list? When do you want to do this? No pressure there, but then, like, you feel me, you can't keep saying, oh, I'm not productive today, oh, I'm not productive tomorrow. Oh, 2024 is just behind 2023. We are already January, February, like ginger. I just I'm extremely tired. I'll end this video here. If you're new here, welcome. I hope I got your attention. Yeah. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Other family members are happy to have you here also. And if you're old, I love you. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to make sure that you are updated when a new video drops, and other information and whatever. Yeah. So do have a productive week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like, I'm just gonna go off 0%. Yeah. Before I go, let me just go because I don't think I have anything else. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Ooh, let's go. Say the last one. Ooh, yeah. Ramadan Kareem to all of my Muslim brothers and sisters. May the Almighty, in His infinite mercy, accept all of our fasts, all of our supplications, all of our everything. May the Almighty accept it. Ramadan Kareem. And to those that are not fasting, thank you. If you've been being nice, if you've been giving out stuff to those that are fasting, the Almighty will also reward you. Yeah. So I'm running out of breath. Don't forget to subscribe. You hit that subscribe button.